I'm Kwon from ETH Zürich. Today I'm going to introduce an interesting research topic on NTP security, and namely deceiving the NTP pool's monitoring system. This is a collaborative work with Jeonggyu, Junbeom from Korea University, and Adrian Perrig from ETH. So in the past, for more precise time synchronization, Internet users were obsessed with the Stratum 1 time service over higher Stratum time servers, for example, their local provider provides. As demand for NTP increases, the load on the reference time service also increased significantly. As a result, the timekeepers ended up discontinuing their services, and people realized that they need a more reliable alternative. From the consensus, the NTP pool project was launched in 2003 after discussion on abuse of the Stratum, public Stratum 1 servers. Now the NTP pool becomes the largest NTP ecosystem with over 4,600 public NTP servers registered. From the systems running the open source OS, some network devices like routers and switches, and Android devices, and to IoT devices, hundreds, millions of clients are now relying on NTP pool. The NTP pool provides centralized access to those public servers using the DNS system. Through DNS queries, the clients obtain IP addresses of the most suitable time servers they can sync with. For example, that poses the closest geographical proximity. Subsequently, they perform time synchronization with these time servers. Then, how is the time accuracy of these time servers managed? The time accuracy and reliability of the public servers are monitored by the NTP pool's Watchdog system. The monitoring stations measures the time offset, which is time differences between the monitoring station and the target time server using NTP, and they quantify the health of these public time servers. More precisely, each server's score is updated after every inspection based on the time accuracy following this scoring algorithm. As you can see here, the time difference between the monitoring station and then target time server is the decision factor of a new score. Depending on the score, the server is categorized as active, inactive, and removal states. If a server becomes inactive state, the time server will no longer appear in the DNS responses. When server's score becomes extremely low and crosses the bad server threshold, the NTP pool operator will notify the owner of the time server by sending email and eventually removes the time server from the pool. The monitoring results are publicly available. So this figure shows a monitoring result for a time server. These small dots indicate the measured offset, and the blue line shows the trajectory of the server's score changes. Based on the monitoring result, the monitoring system continuously updates the DNS table reflecting the latest status of the time servers in the pool. So apparently, the accuracy of the local clock on the monitoring station is crucial. According to our investigation, the monitoring station continuously sync up with and they run a sanity check with external reference time servers, which make sure the monitoring station's time accurate. Given the importance of the NTP pool, it is also important to study how secure the pool is. In particular, it is necessary to take a look at the monitoring system responsible for the accuracy and reliability of the entire pool. So we throw the following question. What would be the impact if an attacker could control the NTP pool's monitoring system? The previous attacker model has aimed to infect as many time servers as possible or inject them into the pool to increase the probability of appearing in the target client's DNS queries. We rethink this approach and considered attacks that reduce the number of legitimate time servers instead of increasing the number of malicious servers by using the NTP pool monitoring system. So more precisely, we attack the monitoring system to intentionally lower the score of legitimate time servers and consequently make them invisible in the DNS query result. For this, we consider an attack model that exploits the three key operations of the monitoring station: the time server monitoring, the local clock synchronization with the external reference clocks, and the reporting process. However, due to the time limitation today, I'm going to only cover the attack on the time server monitoring in this talk. The monitoring server uses NTP to measure the time accuracy of the target time server. So as you might know, the NTP is highly vulnerable to man-in-the-middle attacks. So this vulnerability can be again used to make the monitoring system believe that the target at the time of the target server is inaccurate. To effectively perform the man-in-the-middle attacks on multiple time servers, the attacker ideally position themselves along the communication path between the monitoring station and the target time servers. Alternatively, we could perform off-path attacks using, for example, BGP hijacking. This man-in-the-middle attack induces an asymmetric delay in the NTP communication and consequently disrupt the accurate time reading of the monitoring system. Here, however, a practical challenge arises from the fact that the asymmetric delays caused by the hijacking vary depending on the physical location of the target server and probably the network conditions. So therefore, we introduce an additional delay for each target server based on the current asymmetric delay alpha, and the precise additional delay beta is calculated by deriving it from the alpha recorded in the management server log. To silently continue the attack, we aim to position the server's score between -15 to 10, which is inactive state. To do this, we carefully select the target offset of 500 milliseconds for the total asymmetric delay. The left graph illustrates the initial delay alpha caused by hijacking, the induced additional delay beta, and the total asymmetric delay achieved for the experiment. And the right graph shows that the manipulated monitoring result. This result actually collected from the real NTP pool management system. The result, the monitoring result in red dots, it indicates the manipulated result offset, and also the blue line shows the corresponding score drops. In a nutshell, the target time server got into the inactive state and leading to the exclusion from the DNS result without any notification. At this point, I would like to emphasize that our experiment was conducted with ethical consideration. The target time server, which we introduced into the pool for this experiment, has monitoring only configuration such that it's not shown in any DNS response, not affecting to any types of time servers or client in real world. So more information such as a case study on the NTP pool architecture and its monitoring system, analysis of the different attack strategies, and then their countermeasures can be found in the paper. If you are interested, you enjoyed this talk, please read our book, read our paper, sorry. So in summary, this paper provides a comprehensive analysis of the NTP pool architecture and its monitoring system. We also investigated various strategic attacks and potential mitigations. Our findings are shared with the NTP operators, and they contributed to the new monitoring system design that was released this spring. Thank you very much. I'm happy to take any questions from audience and online. Thank you.